You look lonely.
So, welcome back. Trading has been an experience. That's all I'm gonna say. So, yeah, been a good while since I released my last trading video. There are reasons because of that, and that's mainly to do with the trading community is annoying. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, this game is actually not difficult to trade in, just more annoying because people expect you to overpay a lot, even though there's not many good units in the game that have good demand and good value. But hey, this is how the supposed value list is run. I don't know, but welcome back to another anime adventure trading video. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I just want to thank you for the amazing support on my last trading video. I'm not gonna spoil it, but oof, man, I can't wait for you to see the video. Anyways, where we left off was with Nami Thief and Shiny Sayaka, and that's my current value. Just get into the video, show you what trades I've done over the past few weeks, and let's hit that goal real quick, boys. We're almost there, almost 10k subs. If we get to 10k subs, I can finally get the content creator role in the Discord for anime adventures, and yeah, I hope we reach that goal. So let's get into this trading video. I'm not gonna lie, it took a very long while to get a trade for this character. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually crazy how she isn't that valued. Like, people don't actually want her. If you try to trade her for like a media, people will just ask you for like a what's it called? People will just ask you for like what's it called? A one no ad. They'll just ask for no ad. But I managed to get a 2 borrows, which is like a 400 increase, which is all right. I don't mind that. Just checking if they're evolved. I think they should be. So it's an S borrow and S minus borrow. All right, I might be able to get something out of these two. I might downgrade the S minus to like something else. Maybe I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'll probably try using Nami as an add-on and hopefully get a Homaru, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, not a bad trade in my opinion. I just want to get rid of that shiny already. It's been like a while since I traded, and it's very annoying how people are really stingy with their media. I think her demand should go a little more down because people seem to overhype her still. Like, she's being overhyped still, and it's really annoying, bro. But yeah, let's get into a new trade. So context for this trade, this is when Doflamingo became unattainable, and as you know, unattainable units just become so you can pretty much trade them for what you can sucker out of somebody. And for my case, I managed to sucker someone out of Homaru, which right now, the current day of the trade values are pretty much saying this is a huge W. In my opinion, is a huge W because Homaru right now is currently at 270 value, and Doflamingo is 220 value, with the demand for Homaru still being high and the demand for Doflamingo being below Lord Burwin by 1 number. And he wasn't even worth much. And I said this in my streams many times, maybe by 10 or 20 above Doflamingo, he was nowhere near going to be Homaru, and that was my opinion, and I knew for a fact that was right. Even though he's such a powerful unit, he's still a regular unit by the end of the day, and he's not a hybrid like Homaru, or he can't time stop like Homaru. So this was such a W trade in my opinion, and I think a lot of people will agree with me that I feel sorry for the person that I tricked out as Homaru. But at the same time, it wasn't a trick. They were trying to get in the day 1 hype too, so they were probably trying to make profit from this Doflamingo. But I hope everything went well for them, and yeah, let's get into the next trade. Okay, there we go. Okay, Homaru. There we go. There's Buggy, Merlin, and Lord Burrows. Alright, I'll take that. I have 3 Lord Burrows now. Definitely a W trade in my opinion. I get 3 free units, and I can probably trade those 2 back. Probably. So for this trade, this was pretty much a live stream trade. I was streaming, I believe, either hunting shiny stain or farming pearls, but I think it was hunting shiny stain. But for this trade, it was Somaru for Merlin, Lord Barros, and Buggy. I think Buggy was the new top 1 leaderboard unit of tournament 15. Currently, right now, Buggy is at 180 demand 3. His trend right now is pretty much unstable, and I don't know, bro. It's right now for present me, for future me that's not in the past. Right now, it would have been such an L because even though Buggy is high value, I doubt anybody wants him, especially because his cosmetic, his regular cosmetic is kind of mid. I'm not sure about his shiny, but his regular cosmetic is so mid. I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm surprised I managed to trade that way, but we'll see what I traded away in a few moments. But right now, I would have taken that as an L, to be honest. But the W part about it was I managed to get Lord Byron and Merlin for a Buggy add-on. So that was a huge W because Merlin and Lord Byron already are such an increase in value because Merlin is 130 in value and her demand's high because she is probably one of the best units for magic users. If you want a magic buffer that doesn't need to do the infinite buff, when you get her to her max upgrade, she buffs magic by hexing people, and if she gets a hex on them, they get 30 increased magic damage. So she's really good. The man and value is probably never ever gonna drop because unless they add another character like her, Merlin's gonna stay around for a good add-on for quite a while. But that was a W trade in my books. Homaru for Merlin, Lord Barros, and Buggy. So yeah, and hopefully I can make profit from it, and we'll see if I did. Yo, if you're enjoying the video so far and you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel since we're almost 10k. But yeah, back to the video. So for the next trade, it was pretty much I was waiting around for the person to join in. I was unlocking the units, which were Buggy and Lord Byron. Pretty much I was going to trade them two for Homaru, and I will keep the Merlin because I really want to keep the Merlin because I would rather have her because she has higher demand, especially now since we know what Buggy is. She's pretty much low in demand, but he has high value. But the thing is, just because they're in high in value doesn't mean people are going to want them because their demand's low. But anyways, I'm keeping Merlin and I'm trading away Lord Byron and Buggy for Homaru evolve. And I didn't catch a trade because I don't know why my recording didn't catch it, but I traded them away, and you can see I didn't get in for free. I looking around my inventory from Homaru, and I was looking around for a second and I found her. So yeah, just show you that it wasn't just someone who just gave me Homaru for free and I kept Buggy and Lord Byron. But yeah, let's get to the next trade. All right, next trade was I was downgrading Homaru again, which is pretty much what you do a lot in this game. You find a character that has good value and you just downgrade there and hopefully you can get a steal. But for this downgrade, I pretty much just tried to get us a deal what I could with Dofi, because Dofi was still hyped up a bit. Even though you could not trade him for a Homaru, he was still a good add-on or a good starter for like Lord Barros. So instead of using Lord Barros, you'll use Dofi from now on because no one wants Dofi anymore, or no one wants Lord Barros. He's incredibly hard to trade and downgrade, and pretty much he's just overrated to the point where the only reason that's keeping him in value is just the mod team or the value team traders are saying that he's high in value and high in demand, so that's the only thing that's keeping him afloat. But if his demand drops any lower, I doubt anybody's gonna want to trade for him anymore, and it's mostly gonna be Dofi. But anyways, I digress. So I downgraded Homaru to Dofi, one of the magic girls, Veku, Piccolo, Shiny Nami, which I was really interested in, Yoshina, and Hollow Ichigo. But when I was looking at the characters, I realized she had an SS stat, and it was I think Rage, and that's actually pretty good. Even though she's not high in value and demand, having an SS on your character, they become high value because they are used for transferring. You can transfer the stats to another character you're using. So I did not know that, and that's pretty much what made the trade. Not to mention Shiny Nami. I really wanted Shiny Nami because Shiny Namis, even though they're not high in value, they are good for demand and people want them for a tournament. And Piccolo on evolve, I didn't really care if he was involved or not because you can still evolve him. So anybody who wants to take the time and evolve him, and probably get a good stat on him. They can probably trade him away if they get SS or something like that. But yeah, I overall think this is a good trade. What do you mean how? Dragon, pineapple. Who's pineapple? Oh. What do you mean how? Lord Byron. Yep, there we go. So it's boring, right? Stop lagging. Game, please. Please, game. There he is. Actually a W trade, I'm not gonna lie. It might be a L in a few days because we'll see what. Stop. Hey, you better chill out, game. So after a few downgrades and upgrades, like always, I managed to actually get a good trade, which was for Lord Byron and Merlin for Nanaru Evolve. And if you don't believe me that I tell you that this trade was such a difficult trade to get, then you have not traded in this game, because this trade was the most difficult thing to ever get, because I have no idea why, but people expect you to overprice for Nanaru even more than this. Like, this is a 200 130 value trade for Nanaru, that's 270, and people want you to add one more thing or add two more things or just add in general. Like, bro, I ain't gonna add for that. And I pretty much finally got this deal. It was a good trade. I lost over, like, I think 300 plus value, but at the same time I gained Nanaru for 270 with high demand, and I could pretty much just downgrade it into something else, or you're gonna see what I got for next. Like, the next trade is the most W trade you're gonna see in the whole video, in my opinion, because bro, like that trade it took even longer. But as you can see, I got my Nanaru, and next trade is pretty much the trade of the century for me, at least. It was a hard trade to get because nobody wanted to trade. Either people wanted me to add or switch out, and I was trying to save. I think I was trying to save my shiny Nami, so I switched out my ice cream for shiny Nami, because even though they have same value, I still prefer to have a shiny Nami because people want her more over ice queen, and she's a good add-on. So I switched them out. I was originally giving shiny Nami, but people expected me to switch something else out, but I was like, nah. So at this point I was like, let's freak it, and I switched out ice queen and kept shiny Nami instead of that. And I kept shiny Nami, and then I added my normal Nami instead, because I needed more add-ons, because Piccolo and Ice Queen weren't doing it. So I just put regular Nami in. And at some point I was originally going for Nanaru. I was gonna might as well just look for Emilia. It doesn't matter which Emilia, perfect speed or regular speed, it doesn't matter, just any Emilia. And in my opinion, it's a W trade, because pretty much the only characters that have value or somewhat value are Ice Queen and Nami. Boron's is dropping in value, not really dropping value, but dropping in demand. Main reason because, like I said, only thing that's keeping afloat is the value team. That's pretty much saying he's still valuable, even though he pretty much isn't. He's pretty much overrated at this point. Let me know what you guys think I should downgrade, or what you think I should upgrade into, and hopefully downgrade into that and get something good. But yeah, that's all I have to say, and I hope you guys enjoyed the trade video. It took a while to make this. It took like a full day. I had to get everything ready, and it took a while, bro. Just leaving a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It'll be really helpful for helping my channel grow, and it'll be closer to my goal of hitting 10k subs. I want to hit 10k subs by the end of the year, and then hopefully get the content creator role in the Discord for anime adventures, so I can reach out my audience for more people to see who enjoy like anime adventures content with trading, or just live streaming or grinding for a shiny unit. But yeah, thank you again. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you want to help support the channel anyway, by best way to do that is just become a member. If you have an extra $1 in your bank account, just become a member for $1. But yeah, that's all I have to say. As always, thank you again. I am highly appreciative of you, and hope you guys have a wonderful day.